Hi guys, I'm back again. Today I want to talk about the food we put in our mouth because I grow food over here on this channel, and I'm trying to, those of you that are on the fence, I want to show you why you should grow your own food, right? So, today I went to Walmart, right? Wally's World, big box store, whatever you want to call it. I went there. And I usually buy brown sugar from there. I usually buy the store brand. But today, something said, look at the ingredients. So I'm like, okay. For those of you that don't know, the first ingredient is the majority of the product. So the very first ingredient is the most in the product, then the second, then the third, then it goes down that way, right? So I look at the ingredients of the brown sugar, and what do I see? I don't see cane sugar like it's supposed to be for brown sugar. I see sugar. So regular sugar on a package is defined as refined sugar, sugar that went through the process of being refined, white sugar. Then the second ingredient they had was molasses. So that told me that what they did was take the regular white sugar and colored it with molasses and put it in a packet. Let it dry, put it in a packet, and sell it as brown sugar, right? Now, I noticed the Domino sugars were like $1 more, and I couldn't understand why the store brand was so cheap and the Domino's was an extra dollar, Domino sugar. So I took a pack of the Domino's brown sugar, and what do I see in the ingredients? The first ingredients is cane sugar, raw cane sugar. So that tells me that the Domino sugar is true brown sugar, while the box brand sugar is false marketing. They didn't say. I guess it is brown sugar, but it's not the real brown sugar because it's made with refined sugar. It's made with the white refined sugar colored with molasses. So that is not real brown sugar. The cane, if you look at the back of the packaging and it says cane sugar, raw cane sugar or cane sugar, that is the real brown sugar. That is not an imitation. And if that's all it has, that's what it is, right? So I ended up, because I don't use that much sugar. I might use a teaspoon in my tea, or if I'm baking, I'll put sugar in it. And I like to use the brown sugar because it's healthier for you than the refined sugar. So I ended up buying the Domino sugar because it's the real thing, and stop buying the imitation. I say that to you guys, that looking at the ingredients of what you're purchasing in the store is very important. Times are going to get difficult, and it's going to be easier to pick up the cheaper brand. But what is the cheaper brand doing to your body? What is it doing? Because if you're we all know that refined sugar is bad for our health, right? The more the sugar is refined, the worse it is for your health. So I say that to say, sometimes you have to spend money in order to get the good quality stuff. And if you grow your own foods, that's an area you don't have to spend money, that you could use that money that you buy fresh vegetables and fresh whatever you're growing. You could use that money to buy the good stuff instead of buying the stuff that's just going to make you sick, right? So yes, it's good to grow your own tomatoes, cabbage, lettuce, stuff like that. I also found out that when I purchase lettuce from the store, I can never eat the whole thing and it ends up spoiling before I finish it. Now that I grow my own lettuce, I can cut and come again. So nothing ever spoils. I cut it when I need it, make my salad. If I don't feel like eating a salad today, I let it keep on growing. And when I feel like eating salad, I will go ahead and cut off with the lettuce that I'm growing. Yes, I'm growing more than one head of lettuce, and my favorite lettuce is purple romaine lettuce, right? So I am growing also in the hydroponic and out here in the garden. And it's starting to get hot because we're coming into summer. And lettuce doesn't do well in real high temperatures. So my hydroponics will come in perfect for me in the summertime for me to grow lettuce inside. Now, most people in the wintertime use their hydroponics because in the wintertime it's too cold for them to grow. But here where I am in zone 10B, maybe 11, it's nice in the winter. It's like in the 70s, and I can grow my lettuce in the 70s outside in the winter, except for 1 or 2 bad days, and I grow in containers, so I could just bring that in, right? Which is another good thing to do, growing containers, so that, especially if it's a plant that you like a lot, it's always good to have one in a container and the rest out there, because if anything happens to what's in the ground, you always have that one in the container that you can, promulgate from and start new plants from, or whatever you can. I'm a strong believer of promulgation, and yeah, keeping more than one type of the plant that you like, and seeds, right? Let one go to seeds, eat off the rest, keep the seeds so you'll always be able to redo that plant, right? So what I do is also I grow in my hydroponics and I grow out on my balcony. So that way, if something happens to one, I have the other one. And most likely, the ones in the fresh air are the ones that either could get attacked by a bug, or I could overwater it. The hydroponics, they usually do really great in there, really, really great. So I like to start my seeds in the hydroponics. Just saying. So, with that said, when you go to the grocery store, always look at the ingredients. The ingredients can change from time to time. If a company gets sold, they will change the ingredients. Why? It's all about the money. It's not about your health that much. Some companies probably do care about your health, but you have a lot of companies out there is just for the buck. They're just out to get money, right? And what best way to get money than to take refined sugar and color it with molasses and let it look like brown sugar, or even call it brown sugar, because it is sugar and it is brown, right? So, and they're not lying about that. But they did put the ingredients on it. Those who have eyes to see, see. Those who can, have knowledge to know. So I say that to give you the knowledge to know, to read the labels of what you're purchasing. Because a lot of the stuff you're purchasing has unnecessary ingredients, or ingredients to preserve the product, which is not good for you. And you have to make that decision whether you want to purchase that product or not. And what is that product doing for your body? Because I'm sure you're not researching what the added synthetic vitamins and stuff are doing to your body. With that said, I have one more thing. Enriched products usually cause weight gain. It's enriched because they take out the natural grain out of the product, right? They take that out so it could not spoil, so it could stay longer on the shelf. And then they pack in back synthetic fiber, synthetic vitamins, all the things that they took out, they put synthetic ones back in. The base is the real product, but the synthetic, when they add synthetics to it, it's not good for your body. Your body doesn't know how to digest it, how to get rid of it. So it keeps the whole thing stored up, which creates fat, right? And your body doesn't have the natural fiber to get rid of it, and it stores it because it's like, what is this? Maybe I'll need it later. So your body stores it and you gain weight. And you're like, what's going on? Why am I gaining weight? Do I need to cut carbs? Do I need to cut flour? No, you just need to eat right. Look at the labels. Go back to natural ingredients. The more natural you can get, the better it is for your body. All right, with that said, I'll see you again on the next episode. Thank you and have a great day.